Hey Baba Bees, it's Mrs. Goad, and today is your first mindful practice. So what is mindfulness? Mindfulness is actually letting go of things that have happened in the past, trying to release any worries or anxiety that you have from the future, and being right here in the now. And how do we do that? We do that with practices that allow us to let go of what's going on in our minds and just simply be right here, right now. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to start, our first topic for mindful practice is going to be, what is yoga? So some of you may have taken yoga practices before. We're just going to go over a super simple practice that I want you guys to be able to learn and practice throughout the week. So what we're going to do is we're going to start in an easy sit. So just cross your legs. I want you to feel like your sit bones, like your bottom and your legs are really rooted down into the ground. I want you to feel nice and grounded and heavy. And then I want you to lift up out of your spine, let your shoulders drop down and back, and your palms rest on your thighs. You have a nice tall spine, so your head is lifted up. And then I just want you to focus on the breath. So the nice thing about focusing on our breath, when we bring awareness to the breath, we aren't able to focus on a breath from the past. We aren't able to focus on a breath in the future. We can only focus on the breath that we're taking right now. So that is exactly it. That's mindfulness. So bring awareness to the breath going in and out of your body. We're going to practice an easy breath, and that's the same breath that we're going to use as we move through our yoga poses. So every yoga class starts with easy breath. We sit easy, then we just start to breathe. You're going to inhale and exhale. And in yoga, we want to focus on elongating the breath and equalizing it. So you really want to lengthen the inhales and lengthen the exhales and make them equal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to count the breaths to get you all used to that. So let all of the air out, so say and then we're going to inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, pause at the top. Exhale through the mouth or the nose, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, pause at the top. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, pause. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it one more time. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. So we're going to use that same easy breath as we move through some yoga poses. This is going to be a super short sequence that I hope that you can sort of remember and take with you throughout the week. Practice it whenever you are starting to feel overwhelmed or feel any sort of anxiety or uneasiness. I want you to remember that feeling of calm that just came from focusing on your breath and moving through these poses. So let's go ahead and get onto all fours. So I'm going to move my mat back just a little bit so you guys can see me. So I've got my hands directly underneath my shoulders. I've got my knees directly underneath my hips. And then my gaze is out at the edge of my mat. All I'm going to do from here is I'm going to sit my seat back towards my heels, and I'm going to rest in a child's pose. So you're going to take your forehead and just rest it down onto the mat. Good. And then come back to that breath. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, pause. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Next, nice slow inhale. We're going to come back up to all fours. Spread your fingers. Good. And now we're going to move through cat-cow. So on a nice slow inhale, you're going to drop your belly, lift your seat, lift your chin. Slow exhale, you're going to press the floor away, let the head hang, and really dome your spine, so a nice rounded back. This is your cat pose. One more time, inhale, drop the belly, coming through cow. Exhale, slow, press the floor away, come back through cat. Now tuck your toes, and you're gonna lift your hips up high. You're gonna take your hands, you're gonna press the mat away as we move into downward facing dog. So my fingers are spread, I'm gripping the mat, my arms are strong, my head is resting right in between my biceps, my hips are nice and high. I always have a soft bend in my knees in my down dog because I have tight legs from running. The balls of my feet are pulling the back half of the mat back, and my heels are heavy. You're gonna breathe here. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then bend your knees. Inhale, walk your feet to the top. Good. And then we're going to take a forward fold. So you're going to exhale here and then grab opposite elbows and let your head hang heavy. You'll notice I have a nice soft bend in my knees. If I was to straighten my knees, my upper body would be really rounded like this. I want to take that out of my back. So bend the knees, let the head go. Grab opposite elbows, sway side to side. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release your arms and then slowly rise all the way up. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So now I'm standing in mountain pose. I've got my feet strongly pressing down on the floor. I'm lifted, my legs are strong, my hips are lifted, my shoulders are down and back, and my palms are facing forward. Mountain pose. Take a breath in, 2, 3, 4. Breath out, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. You're going to step your feet out wide. You're going to come into star pose. Reach your arms out. So we've got the 5 points of the star. The arms are wide. Gaze is forward. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Warrior 2 pose. Take the toes over to the right. Take your back heel, dial it back. Arms are strong. Take an inhale. On your exhale, bend into the right leg. Bring your gaze over those front fingers. Take a breath in, 2, 3, 4. Breath out. Good. Straighten that front leg. Back to your star pose. Leg takes the toes to the left. Dial that right heel right. And then bend the left knee, warrior 2 on the other side. Gaze over those left fingers. What I love about warrior 2 is you can think about the back arm is anything that's happened in the past. The front arm is the future, and my head is right in the middle. I'm in the present. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Straighten that front leg. Back to our star pose. Then bend that right knee, step up, and coming back to mountain pose. Inhale. Exhale. Then inhale, sweep your arms up. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see. I'm going to forward fold, nice soft bend in my knees. And then I'm going to walk back to downward facing dog. Hips are up nice and high. Knees are bent. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 3, 2, and 1. Bend the knees. And come come back to that nice, easy sit. From here, we go back to that breath. So the palms are facing down. You're lifted up through the spine. You can close your eyes if that's comfortable for you and if you feel safe. And come back to that breath. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job, you guys. So those are the 3 parts of a yoga class. We start out with an easy sit, bringing awareness to the breath, coming into the focus of our practice. We spend a little bit of time breathing through poses, and then we come back to the way we started in relaxation, coming back to the awareness of the breath. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next Monday.